Stephen A. Smith coming out of woodworks. You know, Stephen A. Smith has been on a world tour trying to be black again. You feel what I'm saying? He been out here trying to really like show people that Stephen A. Smith says he's torn on Drake's defamation lawsuit. So Stephen A., I think he's secretly trying to upstage Shannon Sharpe. He trying to get shit popping way more further than Shannon Sharpe. That's what I think Stephen A. trying to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm torn. And I want to be very, very sensitive to this subject because I'm a product of the hip-hop genre and what have you. I grew up in Hollis, Queens, New York City, listening to Run DMC. They're from Hollis. Jam Master Jay, the late Jam Master Jay, God rest his soul, was great friends with my late brother Basil, God rest his soul. LL Cool J grew up 5 minutes down the block on Farmers Boulevard. You know, the Ja Rules, the 50 Cents of the world, and others from Queens. So for me, when I bring up hip-hop culture, my initial response, which hasn't changed that much, by the way, is go handle your business in that studio. See, Drake got sensitive with a lot of people when he went after DeMar DeRozan, talking about, you know what, he would not go for his jersey being hung in the rafters. You know, when he was put off by LeBron James dancing to Drake's music. And, you know, when DeMar DeRozan and Russell Westbrook and these brothers were on stage while Kendrick Lamar was performing Not Like Us. They all from Compton, not LeBron, but they from L.A. That's not a crime. So in that regard, I thought Drake was tripping. I was of the mindset like, yo, handle it in the studio. He got you today. That don't mean he gonna get you next week. And if he got you, he got you. But if you got something better, something the Eclipse Not Like Us, do that because Drake, you that great. You that.
Sidebar, what y'all think about this whole Drake lawsuit against Kendrick? I mean, like, on the surface, it sounds crazy as hell, but we know deep down, he's trying to say that the Universal was pushing the song that's accusing him of being a pedophile and yeah, blah, 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 blah. What y'all think about that? I think Drake already had the asterisk. You know, we know about Quentin Miller. All right? You know, the reference tracks, Meek Mill exposed that. Meek Mill. Yeah. But he has an asterisk next to his name forever for that. This L he took from Kendrick Lamar, it's what it is. You win some, you lose some. You're not gonna be on top forever. One day, Kendrick Lamar is gonna falter, you know? But this lawsuit, it's a double asterisk. It's a double asterisk. As far as I'm concerned, if he's in your top 10 with a double asterisk, he need to be dropped down about 10 spots. He need to be dropped down about 10 spots. For real. Stephen A. was not done talking about Drake.
Toronto Raptors has been reportedly banned from commenting on their games. The one-year ban reportedly stems from his controversial remarks about former Raptors star DeMar DeRozan. You may recall back in November when Drake appeared on a live broadcast and called DeRozan a goof. Take a listen.
Speaking of national treasure.
Yes, if you ever put a DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and pull it down myself. That's the answer to your question. Is that what you're going to ask?
No. I didn't mention
well, you know,
DeRozan
and Kyle.
Yeah, well, shout out to Kyle.
The statues are next.
Well,
yeah.
This Drake saying that old bust ass shit. Kawhi came there, won a chip, and got the fuck out of there. Don't nobody want to be in Toronto, bro. You don't even want to be in Toronto. You don't even want to be in Toronto.
They are.
I'm a New Yorker.
What is this going to be them like this?
These remarks sparked backlash, and the Raptors organization have now decided to respond. But before I respond, I'd be remiss in neglecting to show you DeMar DeRozan's response immediately upon hearing what Drake had to say about him.
tonight's broadcast, Drake said, if you ever put up the DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and pull it down myself. What's your reaction to that?
Well, he gonna have a long way to climb to take it down. So tell him good luck.
Drake.
Don get a Don DeMarco for that. He get a Don DeMarco for that. Let him get another one. Don DeMarco. Oh, fuck about what Drake got to say.
Drake is looking weaker and weaker every day. I said the other day, I understand how he could be a...
Wait, I don't know if y'all heard that. Stephen A. said this man's looking weaker and weaker by the day.
I said the other day, I understand how he could be a bit sensitive when he's got to take his kids out of school. The mother of his kid, along with his child, has to move out of Toronto because of the treatment they were receiving in light of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us song blowing up the spot. I got it. But I also felt like if somebody gets the better of you in the studio, you either stand down and say they got me, or you come back with something stronger. When you're as great as Drake is, why can't you do that? But this DeMar DeRozan thing took it a bit too far. DeMar, Russell Westbrook and those guys, they're from that area. They're from the same spot as Kendrick Lamar. When they're listening to the song, they like the song or whatever, you on stage at its concert dancing the way that they were. Drake was salty about that. What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah. Drake, you know, didn't Jay-Z call him Miss Dre or Drizzy or something like that? Drake gets all the, you know, like Drake, like, bro, losing this diss track. Let me bring Drake. let me put Drake's face up here. Funny ass little motherfucker, huh? He look like he down. He look like he down with the Illuminati. That's what he looked like. Anyway, he took that L from Kendrick. Right off to the sunset, bro. Right off into the sunset. The lawsuit. Now you mad, and I don't say that he just got mad. Apparently he been mad at DeMar DeRozan, but bro, and now he dry snitching on LeBron, and he recruited academics to do it with him. It's crazy in these streets right now, yo. But anyway, I didn't want to be on it too long. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about the wage. Who's more on the wrong?